Hi, welcome back. So today I'm going to do, as requested, how to pick out a foundation. Great question, ladies. How do you pick out a foundation? If I knew, I wouldn't have an entire little satchel full trying to find a good one. But I am going to tell you the tricks that I use. First of all, you need to know your skin type. I have combination skin. My T-zone gets a little bit oily, but I don't break out. Generally, ever. I don't ever have like a breakout. I'll have like an occasional pimple for like every now and then, but I don't get like, I don't have very sensitive skin. I don't get rashes to things, and I don't break out. So, a foundation is really about its wear for me. But for those of you who have sensitive skin or are prone to breakouts, or you have very oily or dry skin, you're going to want to find a foundation that plays to those aspects of your skin. I have pretty like normal, occasionally oily skin, and I am not prone to breakouts. So I don't know if I'm like the best person to be doing this video, but I do have like redness in my skin, so I'm more so looking at coverage and wear time when I'm picking out my foundations. One that I have already featured and talked a lot about that I love, love, love is this Revlon Color Stay, and it's like the whipped formula foundation. The only thing is nasty is the smell. Okay, so this foundation, I wear it in 200 sand beige. I heard that the lighter colors have a gray cast to them, so I don't know in picking out that foundation like how to go. Here's the thing. The cruddy thing with picking out drugstore foundations is that you often cannot test them. It's like a crapshoot. So you pick out one, you don't know if it's going to work for you pretty much till you get it home and try it on your skin as far as color. You can watch a lot of YouTube videos and like kind of get people's opinions and reviews on drugstore foundations, which is what I would do before purchasing one. If you're trying to pinch your pennies, go online and see if you can see any like reviews. Another thing that I do when picking out foundation is I try and find a YouTube channel. Honestly, I type in like the foundation I'm thinking of getting, and sometimes I try and watch someone who has similar coloring to me, or like with picking this one out, I knew a girl that I had watched. I knew her and I wore the same in a MAC foundation, so I just went ahead on her recommendation and picked up this one in sand beige. So I love this. It stays all day without budging, and I don't have to touch it up. I've never found a foundation that has done this yet thus far, besides Pro Longwear from MAC. I really don't have to touch that up, but this is a great, great foundation. It is a little bit thicker, and it is it dries matte, so I would recommend this for if you have oily skin tones. I think that you would really like this foundation. One that I do not like is this from Maybelline Fit Me foundation. It's very watery. It feels really greasy. I don't like the way that it smells, but I can get past the smell because usually it fades, but with all the other things about this foundation, I just really don't like it. I don't find that, I don't think that I picked the right color anyways. It's a little bit dark. Maybe I could get it to work with me, but it does make me feel like slimy. So another thing, if you do have a foundation that's a little bit dark, sometimes I add like either you can add a lighter color to it, or you can I add this like L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer to it, and that kind of like brightens up the foundation, and it also lightens it just a little bit. A foundation that I love and that I always go to is this Neutrogena Healthy Skin, and I'm in the color 40 Nude. I wouldn't recommend this to those who have oily skin. This gives you like a very sheer but good coverage, but it feels sheer on your face. But it gives you the dewy finish. So if you have already oily skin, you want to stay away from something that's going to give you a dewy finish. You want to go more towards something that will give you a matte finish. When you're looking for foundations, I know a lot of drugstore foundations. I think Revlon Color Stay makes one for oily skin or combination skin. Like, it will tell you what skin type it is for on there. So if you know your skin type, then you need to go and pick out a foundation based off of what's going to work for like oily, dry, combination, that kind of thing. For acne prone skin, I highly suggest the skin clearing oil free makeup from Neutrogena. It has salicylic acid in it, so it helps if you are prone to acne. This is in the color True Beige, number 80. You can't even read that, but I really do like this formula, and if I ever had any type of breakouts, I would use that. Another one that's kind of like the Neutrogena one as far as a dewy finish is this True Match from L'Oreal Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. This, I'm in the color Neutral. Like I said, if you know what your color is in one foundation, you can sometimes I go to the store and I will pull that foundation and I will kind of match it in the bottle to another foundation in another brand. So if you know what you are in one foundation, kind of take that as a general cue as to what you're going to be in another brand. You can return things from drugstores if you simply don't like it or it doesn't match your color. And I know Ulta you can return. I know Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, I think you can return at all those places. So just keep that in mind when you're picking out a foundation. But this one is not for oily skin. I wouldn't recommend it. Another one that I really like from the drugstore is this NYX HD Studio Foundation. High definition, mineral enriched, talc free, paraben free. I found that this would work good for oily skin. This is a little bit darker. I'm in the color 02 Soft Beige in this. And I really like the coverage that this gives, and I like the wear on this. So that is a good one. This is another one probably not for oily skin people. This would be for normal to dry skin. So if you do have dry skin, you would want to wear one of these luminous ones or healthy. This one would be great for you if you have dry skin or normal skin. This would be great if you have dry or normal skin, but not oily skin. If you have oily skin, you should steer away from luminous type stuff because it just will add to the appearance of oil on your skin. But this is Time Wise Luminous Wear, and it is a liquid makeup. You know, it's pretty. It's a full coverage, but it's pretty. I like the smell, and it feels good when you're wearing it. Oh, and it's pointless for me to show you what the color is, but in this one I'm in Ivory 5. And this is extremely light for me. I'm like embarrassed. This is NC15, and it is Pro Longwear, has SPF. When you get a foundation with SPF in it, you have to understand that if you're going to be taking flash photography, you might have a white cast on your face because the SPF in flash photography causes a white cast. So if you're going to be doing a lot of flash photography, I would go with something like this HD one. It's specifically made for that, or other foundations that do not have an SPF in them. I believe this Revlon one does not have an SPF in it. So MAC Pro Longwear, I love this foundation. It is very full coverage, and it does wear. So this is it for me in the winter, though. It is the lightest color I believe that they make, so I'm pretty pale. Another option that I've been using a lot, I actually have one on today, a sample one, but is a BB cream. BB cream stands for Beauty Balm. I think all of the foundation company or all the cosmetic companies have come out with a drugstore version. I know there is Maybelline has the BB cream Dream Fresh. don't like it. It's too sheer. Garnier has this one in light medium, which I really love. You get a lot of product for the money considering what you pay and the amount you get in the other ones. It's just this light, more creamy formula. It rubs in. It's like a lotion and a thing all in one. Great for the summer. You can set it with a little bit of powder. I know that L'Oreal has two, I believe. I don't know if Revlon has one, CoverGirl has one. So you have a lot of options as far as BB creams, especially from the drugstore. I really, as far as the ones that I have tried, I really only like this Garnier one. I do know that Boscia makes a great BB cream that's higher end. You can find it at Ulta. Too Faced makes a great one. Smashbox makes a great one. I know there are plenty more, but those are just the ones that I know of that I've tried that I really like. Let's see if I can think of anything else. So as far as choosing your foundation, I'm just going to go over again. Color, try and look for, if you can test it out, if it's like a higher end one, you can test those out in like Sephora or Ulta. You can put them on the back of your hand. Sometimes just put it like on your chin. If someone's there, they can try it out for you and let you know. You can be color matched at MAC or Sephora or whatever. Also at Sephora, you can ask for a sample. That's what I've done for a lot of things. A lot of places will give you just a small sample. I know Sephora does for sure. You can get a sample of any of their products that can be sampled. So you just ask for a sample and you can try it out. If you don't like it, then you know you're not out anything. At Ulta, if you buy it and you don't like it, you can return it. So as far as drugstore though, really pay attention to what kind of skin you have, and that should gear you first towards which foundation you're going to purchase. And then as far as color, if you know what you might be in one brand, you can kind of pull that and then match it to the other one. So that is what I think about foundations. Most of the foundations here I really, really love, with the exclusion of this one. I think I mentioned it in my last video. I'm not going to be buying any more or foundations until January because I feel like I have plenty to match me until then and to use up, or if I use up any of like all of them by then I will buy more. And I'm not buying any more mascaras because I only like to wear the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black one. That's the only one that I like. I've tried a bunch and I just don't like them, so I think I'm going to give them away to a friend who doesn't care about using my old mascara that I've only used like twice. Is that gross? I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful, and let me know if you have any other requests. Alright, have a great day. Bye. Mwah. Bye.